only today. So they have a giveaway for mothers over there. So go down there if you have not signed up.
Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to Bill Gray Legion Stadium at Champion Car Wash Field. As tonight we bring you Game 1 for the Roseburg Dr. Stewarts from their own Father's Day tournament as they get ready to host a 10-team tournament that will wrap up on Sunday. Things getting started tonight, already one game in the books as we start getting today's action underway. Going to be games coming up all day tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and then championship day on Sunday. But it starts tonight as the Docs take on the Grants Pass Nuggets. Welcome in, everybody, to the SoCo Coffee Company pregame show, conveniently located just off of I-5 at exit 108. Stop in for fresh pastries daily, organic smoothies, or one of the items off of their espresso bar menu. That is SoCo Coffee Company helping us get things started here with our broadcast. We'll get a chance to catch up with head coach Jeremiah Robbins as we continue on towards first pitch of today's ball game. I'm Joey Kieran, happy to be with you here on this Wednesday evening in the Umpqua Basin on a beautiful night for baseball from Champion Car Wash Field right here on 541radio.com. Hey there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device, or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event. Plus, you can find past events archived on 4th Night of the Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage.
Get ready to satisfy your dessert cravings with Mountain Mike's new mini churros. These delicious bite-sized churros are the perfect dessert to pair with your favorite Mountain Mike's pizza, made with only the freshest and finest ingredients, dough made fresh daily with 100% whole milk mozzarella cheese, and toppings to the edge. For limited time only, get 16 mini churros for the whole family for only $4.99. Don't wait. Order yours today for dine-in, carry-out, or delivery.
Back here with more of our SoCo Coffee pregame show, conveniently located just off of I-5, exit 108. Stop in for fresh pastries daily, organic smoothies, or one of their items off of the espresso bar menu. We get a chance to catch up with head coach Jeremiah Robbins here as we get ready for Game 1 for the Docs from the Father's Day tournament here at Champion Car Wash Field. Coach, it's always kind of fun to get into a tournament setting for you. You were telling me, I think at the start of the season, that you love having these tournaments and that it really does a lot for your team. What's the big draw for being able to get these guys into as many tournaments as you guys plan this season?
Well, I think the good thing for us is we know we're going to be in a tournament at the end of our season in July. So to get that atmosphere, to put them in those spots of being able to recycle pitchers late in the tournament and winning that first game, I mean, that's going to be so crucial come July 24th. So being able to have a good approach as we go through this, the excitement going, and go beat an opponent. And that's the thing I love about the tournament, how we have this one set up. They'll be a true champion on Sunday. So we got to find a way to fight to get to Sunday and see what happens.
You guys are coming into this one a little bit of momentum after the first 2 wins of this season, able to get a sweep at home. Picking up those first couple of wins, they were, I think you mentioned afterwards, they weren't necessarily always pretty, but they were games where you guys played pretty well and come out with a pair of walk-off wins. How's the team been feeling about that, and what kind of momentum do you feel like this team's carrying from those wins?
Well, I mean, I sure hope that it creates some momentum. I know our practices since that game have been really good, and we're starting to add more into our offensive package and our defensive package as well. So, it's still really early in the season, but the thing I really loved about that doubleheader, yeah, it was ugly, but we found a way to score one more run than our opponent. So at the end of the day, we're very pleased with that. The energy was good. We just want to replicate that energy and then start playing cleaner baseball as we get into the season. The thing that we all got to keep in mind, these guys got a shortened high school season, and that's coming off of not even playing the year before. So there's still a lot of development that we need to do, but the compete was just phenomenal on Friday. So we want to match that today and continue to get better.
You mentioned installing some stuff in practices, and these guys have gone through a high school season. You get them for such a short window, but how much do you really try and install? That's unique to maybe what they may experience during the summer with the Docs versus what they get during the high school season.
Sure. I think a little bit our looks, some different looks, a holding runners on that may be a little bit different than what they did in high school, but just once again going over bunt D's again, and maybe a different terminology that helps them a little bit more. Maybe it doesn't, but we want to add some things that some different pick plays that will work off of our bunts as well. So it's just a thing where we feel we have a pretty good system to advance these kids, and they've been buying in. They really listen, and they want to get better, so that's been really good.
You do have some young guys out there, and we've seen a couple of younger ones even on the roster here in the last couple of games to try and help fill some things out with some injuries. Where are you guys kind of at right now depth-wise with this team and with those young guys that have been helping out?
Well, I think the young guys have done a phenomenal job. Obviously, we're going to continue to throw them into the pool. We don't want them to just test the water. They need to dive in. So they've been doing that so far. Practice setting's been awesome once again. We need to get healthy. We got 2 guys that are dinged up right now, Ever Lamb and Spencer Six. We think we can get Thornton back in mid-July. If we can, we're going to keep him on the roster. But once we get healthy and get moving along, get Spencer back, and then Ever back on the mound, that creates more depth for us. But it's a great opportunity for these young guys to prove that they belong up here, and that's what we're going to challenge them with every day.
So it sounds like we may see Jordan White and Parker Burke on the roster again here today.
Yeah, they're both with us today, and we're gonna keep pushing them. Yeah. Obviously, the Pepsi team they are playing today, but we thought it was a little bit better off to keep them with us and put them in this environment. We want to see them in a tournament environment. We can practice and drill them and do all that. That's one thing, but getting them in a tournament environment, I think that really creates some opportunity for them.
Lastly, Coach, here this Father's Day tournament that you've put together, some names that maybe not as familiar, but also some plenty of familiar names like Springfield and Medford that just played. Grants Pass for your opponent tonight. What do you think of the competition you guys are going to see here over the next couple of days?
I think it's phenomenal. We got a team from Everett, Washington coming down. A good friend of mine who works for the Texas Rangers has a club team up there. So, the talent is all over in this thing, so it's good. I think that's, as we put this together, getting the right teams to come down, the Barbers will be back down, and whenever you have Medford in, you have a really good opponent. So, and then our opponent tonight in Grants Pass, I mean, they're right in the thick of things last year, or in 19. Mm-hmm. They're a very competitive team, and, this ballpark is phenomenal, and teams will play their best games when they come here. It's got a great atmosphere. It's an event. It's not just a game. So we got our work cut out for us, and it's going to be a really good tournament for our fans.
All right, Coach, thank you for the time.
Thank you, buddy.
And we welcome you back here to Bill Gray Legion Stadium at Champion Car Wash Field. It is just about time to take the field after a lovely rendition of the national anthem here tonight by Ray Ann Malone, and appreciate all the people that are coming out to sing it live. We don't get that too often anymore, it seems like. It's always usually off of a CD or, God forbid, a cassette tape, and it's nice to hear it sung live. As the Docs will take the field as the home team here tonight against Grants Pass, it is time now to take a look at our starting lineups brought to you by Oak Hills Golf Course. You can get your golf adventure started with the Triple Play membership to the Umpqua Golf Club. Play Oak Hills, Stewart Park, and Myrtle Creek golf courses with just one membership. Find out more at umpqua.golf. Jeff Weiss, the third-year head coach for the Grants Pass Nuggets, will put together starting nine that looks like this. It's Peyton Anhorn leading things off in right field. The shortstop is Cameron Sewell, batting second, followed by Andrew Ide, the DH, who will hit for the starting pitcher, Ashton Derler. At catcher is Andy Lacey, batting in the cleanup spot. Ethan Elzey, the third baseman, batting fifth. Hitting in the sixth spot in center field is Brandon Tibbetts. Tyler Dunleavy in left field will bat seventh, followed by Damon Kindryke. He is the first baseman. And then it's Jared Weber, the second baseman, rounding out this starting nine for the Nuggets. Meanwhile, on the other side, let's take a look at your starting defense. Your look around the diamond is presented by Cooper's Pest Control. When you're looking to build your best defense, call Cooper's Pest Control to protect your home from those summer bugs. Cooper's Pest Control, your locally owned bug assassins with great low rates. Call them at 673-0363. On the mound tonight for the Docs is Jay Stoffel. The right-hander from Umpqua Community College and Roseburg High School comes in, 7 innings under his belt, no wins, no losses, a 1.00 ERA. He will pitch into the youngster, Parker Burke, behind the plate. Evan Corbin out at first, Cade Johnson at second, Austin Takahashi at third, Dawson Gillespie at short, and the outfield from left to right, Logan Klopfenstein, Jet Black, and Dominic Tatone. First pitch swinging, and Peyton Anhorn will foul it off for strike one as we are underway in tonight's ball game. 0-1 count for Peyton Anhorn, the right fielder. Anhorn from Crater High School will pop one up behind home, stumbling and jumping as he gets to the baseball. Parker Burke will make the catch in foul territory back behind home, and here at beautiful Champion Car Wash Field, one away, as Cameron Sewell will step up to bat next for the Nuggets. Sewell is from South Medford High School, an unusual name to see on this list for Grants Pass as he takes the first pitch from Stoffel outside for ball one. Now, there are some waivers and clearances that you can get to be able to play kind of outside of your normal area, and yeah, I guess if a kid is living outside of his high school area for the summer. I'm not sure all of the regulations, but it's unusual to see somebody from South Medford on the Grants Pass team. Sewell will pop one up on a 2-0 pitch. It's into foul territory. Long run for everybody. Gillespie, Klopfenstein, and Takahashi all giving chase. No one able to get to that one in foul territory down the left field line. But you do have a couple of Medford guys on the team. You've got South Medford, Cameron Sewell, represented there. Then Tyler Dunleavy, who will bat in the 7 spot, playing in left field. He's from North Medford, so a couple of Medford guys on the roster. Cameron Sewell will step back in with a 2-1 count, one away, and nobody on base here in the top of the first inning. Check swing, high and away. Takes for ball 3. This is the second game of the day here from the Father's Day tournament. Just getting things underway as a 3-1 pitch fouled off, headed towards the ballpark, or the parking lot, I should say. It takes us to a full count. Check swing. It did go around. The ball in the dirt. Parker Burke will pick it up and fires down to Evan Corbin to retire the out there. And there are 2 down on the strikeout, first of the game for Jay Stoffel. 2 away, and Andrew Ide will bat. That's the first strikeout for Stoffel here in the game, and all Doc Stewart's pitching strikeouts are presented by Mountain Mike's Pizza, making sure your next pizza night isn't a swing and a miss. That's Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be. Strike on the first pitch now to the 3-hitter, Andrew Ide, who is DHing for Ashton Derler, the starting pitcher. The 0-1 swung on and fouled away for strike 2. Ashton Durler from Grants Pass High School, class of 2021. There's plenty of 2021 graduates on this team for Coach Weiss. The 0-2 pitch, and Stoffel bounces it into the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the first inning, 0s on the scoreboard so far. The 1-2 here for Stoffel. Ground ball towards third. Routine, high hopper to Austin Takahashi. Tosses over to Evan Corbin to retire the final out. A clean top of the first for the Doc Stewarts. 1-2-3 for the Nuggets. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning. Doc's coming up to bat. We'll take a look at their lineup when we return on 541radio.com.
Josh Nelson from Off the Wall on the Score. When I'm not in the Score Sports Closet, I own and operate BTV Moving here in Roseburg. We are a labor-only company offering services such as packing, unpacking, loading, unloading, piano moving, cleaning services, and 24-hour emergency services. We pride ourselves on being an affordable, veteran-owned company. Contact us at 541-315-0122 for all your moving needs. That's BTV Moving, 541-315-0122.
Welcome you back here to Champion Car Wash Field, where the Docs will come up to bat for the first time tonight as they take on the Grants Pass Nuggets. Let's take a look at your Oak Hills Golf Course starting lineup for head coach Jeremiah Robbins in his 5th year leading the Docs. Austin Takahashi will start things off at third base. Kate Johnson, the second baseman, hitting in the 2 spot. Dawson Gillespie batting third, starting at shortstop. Jet Black in the cleanup position, playing in center field. Jay Stoffel, the pitcher, will bat 5th, followed by Dominic Tourn, the right fielder. In the 7th spot is Evan Corbin at first base. Parker Burke, the catcher, will bat 8th. And Logan Klopfenstein in left field will be your 9-hitter. They will face off against Ashton Durler. Durler, a right-hander on the mound, will fire the first pitch to the left-handed batting Takahashi and misses outside for ball 1. We'll look around the diamond, get you the defensive starters for Grants Pass here in the bottom of the first of a scoreless ball game. The 1-0, Takahashi takes low. 2 balls, no strikes. Already 1 game in the books here from the tournament. Medford getting a win, 5-2 against Springfield to start things off. Just outside on the 2-0 offering from Durler. And Takahashi's ahead. 3 balls, no strikes to lead off the home half of the bottom of the home half of the first, I should say. The 3-0 is down the middle for a called strike. Medford defeating the Springfield Timbers in an Area 4 matchup to start things off. 3-1 pitch fouled away for Takahashi. The tournament is broken up into 2 divisions. So it'll be pool play to start things off, and then based on how you do in your pool, you get matched up for Sunday's championship day. 3-2 pitch is in the air out towards left field. Tyler Dunleavy camped underneath it to retire Austin Takahashi. 1 away as Kate Johnson will come up to bat. Let's look around the diamond. Behind the plate is Andy Lacey, the battery mate for Ashton Durler. Damon Kindreich is the first baseman, followed by Jared Weber at second. Ethan Elzey at third. Cameron Sewell at short. In the outfield from left to right, Tyler Dunleavy, Brandon Tibbetts, and Peyton Anhorn. That's your defensive starters. The look around the diamond presented by Cooper's Pest Control. They'll help you build your best defense for pests this summer. Call them at 673-0363. First pitch, strike 1 to Cade Johnson. The 0-1 from Durler outside for a 1-1 count. Want to also acknowledge Oak Hills Golf Course, our starting lineup sponsors. You can get your golf adventure started this summer with the Triple Play membership to the Umpqua Golf Club, Oak Hills, Stewart Park, and Myrtle Creek Golf Courses, all with one membership. There's a ball just fouled down the left field side for Johnson. He'll head back to the plate with a 1-2 count. If you want more details on how you can get that membership, check it out. Give them a call check it out at umpqua.golf to get all the details on the Triple Play membership. It's a ball and 2 strikes against Cade Johnson. Out of the windup for Durler. Off speed, got him looking. Strikeout for Ashton Durler, and there are 2 away for the Docs.
Next batter, number 10.
Bases empty as Dawson Gillespie will step up to bat for the Docs. Dawson coming in, hitting .429 this summer so far. First pitch takes a breaking ball from Durler for strike 1. Dawson has so far 6 hits on the season, 2 for extra bases. The 0-1 pitch to him. Check swing. Did not go around, and they will appeal. No, he did not. So it's a 1-1 count to Gillespie. The 1-1 offering. Inside, around belt buckle level. Comes in too far. Andy Lacey reaching to his glove hand, the left side. Snag that one. Bases are empty with 2 down here. Taking high, the count will go to 3-1. Docs in their home white uniforms tonight. White tops, button up across the chest. White trousers pulled up to the knees with the blue stirrup socks showing. As the 3-1 pitch is low for ball 4. First base runner on in the ballgame. For either side. A walk issued by Durler with 2 away, and that brings up the cleanup hitter, Jet Black. Doc Stewart's across the chest in blue, outlined in orange. The blue caps with the orange R on the top for the Docs. On the other side, for Grants Pass, they've got the white trousers, and yeah, everybody's got them pulled up to expose the old school style high stirrups. And I don't know if those are just painted on the socks or if they're actual stirrups. If they're the real deal, that is pretty spectacular. There's a first pitch strike here to Jet Black. Their tops, meanwhile, are the pullover style with some horizontal red, white, and the navy blue stripes across the midsection of the jerseys for the Nuggets. It's a pitch low in the dirt for Jet, gives him a 1-1 count. White numbers on the back of the jerseys for the Nuggets. 2 away, bottom of the first, and a scoreless ball game so far. Durler's offering is outside to Jet Black, and the count goes to 2-1. White numbers on the back of the jerseys, red numbers outlined in white on the front of the jerseys for Grants Pass, and it says Nuggets across the chest. They've always had the, I'd say if you're looking for the most interesting uniforms in Area 4, I think Grants Pass is in the running for sure. They always have kind of some classic alternative style jerseys, those alternative ones they make from MLB teams. Breaking ball carries too far outside on the 2-2 pitch. Tried to get strike 3 across, sneaking it in on the outside corner. Durler cannot catch the edge. He's got a full count against Jet. On at first is Dawson Gillespie after a 2-out walk. Bottom of the first, still scoreless, and a pickoff throw back into the bag will go Gillespie. He was leaning a bit with 2 strikes, or with a full count and 2 outs. He was getting ready to head towards second on the pitch to the plate, but Durler picking off. Didn't catch Gillespie flat-footed enough. The 3-2, Jet gets behind that one, but launches that well foul. That one could end up out on Stewart Parkway. Nope. My guess is it ended up in somebody's windshield.
If you parked over there, you might want to go look at your vehicle.
So that's unfortunate for somebody. The dangers of coming to the ballpark. Full count pitch again for Jet, who comes in hitting .214 on the season, and it's another pickoff throw to first to check on Gillespie. trying to get through this first inning for Ashton Durler. Runner going, swing and a miss. Jet Black will go down on the breaking ball. Pair of strikeouts in the bottom of the first for Ashton Durler, and he gets through. No runs, no hits, no errors, one man left on base. We're through 1 inning of play. It's a scoreless ball game as we head to the top of the second inning on 541radio.com.
The Doc Stewart's in the first inning. There were no runs hit there.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Go to the top of the second inning. Doc's Baseball is brought to you on the video stream at 541radio.com. Thanks to sponsorship from the Cow Creek Tribe. Appreciate their sponsorship of Doc's Baseball here this summer. We are streaming at 541radio.com, also on our YouTube channel, 1490 The Score. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can keep up to date with the latest for the Docs throughout the entire summer. We'll have coverage all summer long. You can watch games live and then go back and watch archived games as well. 1-0 count for Jay Stoffel against Andy Lacey. Lacey going to launch one in the air out to left field on the run. Klopfenstein, did he hang on to it? Yes, he did. On the run, reaching up to get to that one. Klopfenstein coming down awkwardly with that baseball still in the webbing. I wasn't sure if he would hang on. He would made an awkward grab on the run. Easily could have tousled that ball out of the glove, especially as he went to the turf, but he hangs on all the way, completes the act of the catch. And that is out number one as Andy Lacey, a hard hit ball snagged out of the air by Logan Klopfenstein. Jay Stoffel will throw a pitch short of home to Ethan Elzey for ball one. One down. Still a scoreless ball game in this one. Ethan Elzey with the 1-0 pitch. Chops it towards third, a high hop, but charging in, Takahashi easily fields and fires to Evan Corbin for the second out. Two down, and Brandon Tibbetts will bat, the center fielder. And I wrote it down as Tibbetts. I think I misread the lineup card, the handwriting for head coach Jeff Weiss. And I put it down as Tibbetts. It's Tibbles. And he takes the first pitch for ball one. Tibbles from Crater High School. 1-0. Fouled away. Strike one. Tibbles, the center fielder. Class of 2022. Just takes outside for ball two. Crater was a part of the league schedule for Roseburg High School this year. As a ball fouled away, evens up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Went back to a somewhat familiar Southern Oregon Conference type of field this year with the COVID restrictions. They played a regional schedule, and that included Crater for Roseburg High School, although Jay Stoffel from Roseburg High School not on that roster this year. As a ball fought off right side, goes to Cade Johnson, patient. Waits for the ball to get to him with plenty of time. He'll throw out Brandon Tibbles at first. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for Jay Stoffel and the Roseburg Dr. Stewarts. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We're through an inning and a half. Go to the bottom of the second. Scoreless contest so far on 541radio.com.
At Tourn Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, "Hey, where did you get that great smile?" And for you to be able to say, "At Tourn Orthodontics."
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The signature service oil change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one signature service oil change with Pennzoil, get one free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car.
Beautiful night for baseball here at Champion Car Wash Field as we bring you Docs Baseball here on 541radio.com, presented by the Cow Creek Tribe. Scoreless contest starting the bottom of the second. Taking low and inside for ball one is Jay Stoffel, the starting pitcher for the Docs tonight, who so far has been able to hold the Grants Pass bats in check. He'll try and get something going for the Docs. The 1-0 pitch inside for a 2-0 count. Tonight's game brought to you by Good Vibration Solutions for home theater and automotive audio. You can feel it at Good Vibes. 2-0 pitch is low. Jace, disciplined hitter there. Watched that one. Got the hands kind of started. He was watching that all the way through. Didn't give up on it, and it was just a bit low. Takes the 3-0 pitch for a strike one. Jay Stoffel coming in, batting .286. He has had only 9 plate appearances so far. The 3-1 inside for ball four. Second walk issued by Ashton Durler. One on to lead things off here in the bottom of the second for the Docs. They'll bring in a courtesy runner for the pitcher.
Running at first base, number 2, Sebastian.
And it'll be Sebastian Watson who will take over running.
Now batting number 7, Dominic
for Jay
Tourn.
Stoffel. Dominic Tourn will bat. Pickoff throw to check in on Sebastian Watson. Dominic Tourn hitting .133. As a team, the Docs batting only .203 so far to start. Got some guys they'd like to see the bat start going. Tourn has squared up and really struck a couple of balls pretty good so far this summer season. I don't think he has had many get down for base hits. But he has shown off a little bit of power. The first pitch to him, he'll chop that one, and it goes foul down the first base side for strike one. Tourn 2 hits so far in 15 at-bats. I thought maybe one went for extra bases. If I'm remembering correctly, I think he got robbed of a hit that would have easily gone for a double, probably a triple, but he came up just a bit shy of that. Day one of the Doc Stewart's Father's Day tournament here at Champion Car Wash Field. Tomorrow action gets started at 8 o'clock in the morning. Medford is going to be playing the Post 20 Dirtbags, so come on out for that. Today we've got a giveaway going on, and we've got giveaways throughout every day of the tournament this weekend. So come on out to the ballpark and get a chance to win a prize. There's another ball fouled off by Tourn. He's got an 0-2 count. Coach Robbins not asking Dominic to try and sacrifice a bunt down here after the leadoff walk to Jay Stoffel, letting him try and hit away. The 0-2 pitch to Tourn fouls off another one. Today they had it's a Father's Day tournament. This is interesting, but hey, I'm always up for recognizing mom. It's a Father's Day tournament, but today they were recognizing moms only. Real Deals, Rustic River Farms, and Riverbends providing some giveaways for moms as they made their way to the ballpark today. It's the 0-2. Line shot just foul down the first base side into right field for Tourn. Stays an 0-2 count. So today they were giving away a prize. Moms that came in, if they got a raffle ticket at the door and a giveaway there. Tomorrow Spotlight Winston, every adult 21 plus will have a chance at winning, I think. Tourn gets underneath one out towards right field. This ball pretty well hit. Peyton Anhorn going back, slowing up, and it goes off his glove. Having to race for second will go Watson. He'll only get to second base as that ball looked like it was a sure thing in right field for Peyton Anhorn. And it falls off his glove. That'll be an error. Again, as I said earlier, Dominic Tourn has muscled up and squared up a few balls so far this summer. He just hasn't been able to get one over the top of the defense or to land in front of them, whatever it may be. And there's another one that he hit pretty well. Just hung up in the air a bit there, but he gets a little help as out in right field, Peyton Anhorn will commit the first error of the ball game, and Docs will have runners at first and second, and that prompts a quick visit to the mound for Andy Lacey to talk with Ashton Durler as Evan Corbin will step to the plate. Tomorrow's sponsors for the tournament will be Wildlife Safari, Workman's Bar and Smokehouse, cornhole boards from MSK True Value. So all sorts of great stuff coming up tomorrow. Squaring to bunt, taking for a strike, Corbin will have himself an 0-1 count. Sure, you can check out the Doc Stewart's Facebook page for all the details on all the giveaways that are going to be coming up throughout the tournament. So check them out. Just search Roseburg Doc Stewart's, D-O-C Stewart's, and you'll find the page there. Evan Corbin still looking for his first hit of the season. He squares to bunt. He'll push bunt down the first base side, and it just goes foul. There was going to be no chance to get any of the other runners, so it would have been runners at second and third. Had first baseman Damon Kindreich fielded that ball in fair territory, which he could have, and then gotten the out of Evan Corbin. But it would have been a sac bunt, and instead now with 2 strikes, smart decision there by Kindreich to force now Evan Corbin to try and hit, because it's unlikely he's going to be trying to lay down a sacrifice bunt with 2 strikes, although Kindreich still playing in on the grass. We have seen a Doc's batter try to put down a bunt with 2 strikes. Not showing here. And Corbin will pop one up in the air to right field. Tagging at second base is Watson. And he will not try to go for third. Not a bad throw from right field by Peyton Anhorn. It would have been interesting to see how that play would have worked out. So Corbin will fly out to right field, 1 away.
The next batter, number 21, your catcher, Parker.
That'll bring up Parker Burke, the catcher, who's coming off of his first hit in a Doc's uniform to win against the Post 6 Barbers over the weekend on Saturday evening. Game 2 of a doubleheader. In the bottom of the 7th, he hit the game-winning walk-off hit for his first hit as a Doc. Got mugged a bit after the game and then got doused with water bottles as I tried to do the post-game interview with him. Class of 2023 for Roseburg High School. Burke fouls off the first pitch he sees, really going after it there. Docs Baseball brought to you by DC Farmers Co-op, where everyone is welcome to shop. Tonight we're on the video stream only, as Roseburg boys basketball is on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM. So we are giving them the radio airwaves. They're also on the video player. As I realize I forgot to do something today, as a softball hit towards shortstop. Line out for Burke. And that is out number 2.
The next batter, number 4, left fielder Logan Klopfenstein.
So there's 2 down. That'll bring up Logan Klopfenstein. The first pitch for Klopfenstein, the 9-hitter, comes in for strike 1. Logan, right-handed batter, left-handed thrower, hitting .250 so far this summer. The 0-1 pitch misses outside, evens it up, 1 ball, 1 strike. The The 1-1 offering here for Durler. Breaking ball, foul tipped into the glove for strike 2. Looking to try and get out of this second inning with runners at first and second. Ashton Durler's 2-strike pitch. He'll step off. And no, they call a balk. So that'll put Sebastian Watson, who is running for Jay Stoffel. That'll put Watson at third and Tourn at second. 2 runners in scoring position now for Klopfenstein. A 2-strike pitch coming up, and he'll foul it away. We'll do it again. Doc's looking to try and take the early lead in a scoreless ball game so far. The 1-2 pitch outside. Two count. Ashton Durler trying to get out of the jam here in this bottom of the second. That ball ripped left field, just hooking foul. So, still at the plate, Logan Klopfenstein. His 2-2 pitch. Durler gives up a base hit to right field. Docs will get the early lead. Heading for second will go Klopfenstein. 2 runs come in. The ball gets away, and Klopfenstein's going to go to third. With 2 outs, the Docs will take a 2-0 lead. A base hit to right field for Klopfenstein that drives in 2. Actually, that, I think, a double there. Put that down. Klopfenstein getting 2 runs in and then takes third on the error. Docs leading 2-0 as Austin Takahashi will bat. The leadoff man up to hit. First pitch, strike 1 to him. Second pitch, pops it up. On the infield, shortstop Cameron Sewell will call for it and makes the catch. Final out, though, comes after the Docs score 2 in the bottom of the second. They lead 2-0 as we go to the top of the third on 541radio.com.
At Current Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Current Orthodontics.
At Brook Communications, our job is to get results for your business, period. We can take your story and tell it to the people you want to reach in a way that compels first-time clients to become repeat customers. We get them through your door so you can do what you were meant to do. Proclaim your sales message to the largest audience of any media company in Douglas County. Brook Communications dominates through the power of 5 radio stations and 541radio.com. Results amplified. Locally owned. Brook Communications.
First batter for the Nuggets to lead off the top of the third inning, number 9, Tyler Dunleavy.
Go to the top of the third. Docs Baseball brought to you by Mahalo Heating and Air Conditioning, your best choice for the finest indoor comfort control. Call them today at 672-6701. 2-0 score. Docs in front as Tyler Dunleavy will bat. He takes the first pitch from Jay Stoffel outside for a 1-0 count. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up. Strike across to 1-1. Docs get 2 runs in the bottom of the second on 1 hit, 2 errors. There was 1 man left on base there in that home half of the second inning. 1-1 count for Stoffel, and he'll step off. The Docs get the 2 runs on the double by Logan Klopfenstein. First hit of the game for the Docs is always presented by MSK True Value. Make sure you don't swing and miss with your next project. Head to MSK True Value and Building Supply, located in Myrtle Creek and Tri-City. Parker Burke out to the mound to have a quick conversation with Stoffel. Ball fouled away. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that is another strikeout for Jay Stoffel. Every strikeout presented by Mountain Mike's Pizza, making sure your next pizza night isn't a swing and miss. Mountain Mike's Pizza, pizza the way it ought to be. First pitch to Damon Kindreich is high and inside for ball 1. So we get things started here in the top of the third inning. 2-0 score, Docs in front. Strike across for Stoffel, 1-1 count. Stoffel so far has been looking real sharp on the mound. He gets a swing and a miss. And Kindreich really won after that one. And look, the artificial turf here is definitely a little different. Got to get used to it. You're not wearing the metal spikes. You're wearing the molded cleats. The ball fouled away, staying alive. Kindreich will have another look at it. But we've seen a few more guys take swings and misses and kind of lost their footing sometimes. 1-2 for Stoffel. Breaking ball, can't get him to chase after that one. 2-2 count. Ooh, just missed again with the breaking ball. Down low. Full count pitch is just outside. That'll be the first base runner of the game for the Nuggets here in the third inning. A walk issued by Stoffel.
The next batter, number 4, Jared Weber.
So man on with 1 away. First pitch, a strike against the 9-hitter Jared Weber. One count now for the 9-hitter. Weber up to bat for the first time in the ball game. Comes in from Crater High School, class of 2022. Takes low. Stoffel has not been able to get that bottom edge of the strike zone or get guys to chase it outside of the strike zone there. The runner going on the 2-1 offering from Stoffel. It's fouled away, 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pickoff throw, back in safely will go Kindreich. Docs lead 2-0 here in the top of the 3rd inning. Pitch goes off the glove for Parker Burke, and up to second base will go Kindreich. So pass ball, moving the runner into scoring position. Full count now at the plate for the 9-hitter Weber. Stoffel will step off here as things a little bit more labored here in the 3rd inning for Stoffel than they have been throughout the entire game so far. Full count pitch to the 9-hitter, Weber. Pickoff look to second base and not there. Gillespie was not there covering. He now signals to the mound on what they plan to do on the pickoff move. Gillespie holding the runner. Kindreich on at second. The full count pitch. Fouled away again. We'll do it again. So it's a full count pitch once again for Jay Stoffel. He's gotten to full counts on this hitter and the last. Gets another foul ball, staying alive. Weber is not making this easy. Grants Pass trying to cut into this lead and get a positive start to the tournament here in Roseburg. Full count pitch again. Stoffel gets him to swing and miss. Got him with the high heat inside. Up around the chin there. Man, that is a tough pitch to try and catch up to. And was probably outside the zone, to be honest with you. 2 down, top of the order. Peyton Anhorn will bat. He flew out to the catcher in foul territory. Gillespie holding the runner on at short again as Anhorn gets around on the first pitch and fouls it off. Top of the 3rd inning, 2-0. Docs in front, trying to keep it that way. The 0-1 from Stoffel. Ground ball right side, picked up by Evan Corbin, who will take it to the bag himself for the final out. 1 man left on base for Grants Pass here in the top of the 3rd. No runs on no hits. There were no errors. The 1 man left on after a 1-out walk to Damon Kindreich. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Docs leading 2-0 on top of the visiting Grants Pass Nuggets here from the Father's Day Tournament at Champion Car Wash Field on 541radio.com.
Get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy 1 signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The signature service oil change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy 1 signature service oil change with Pennzoil. Get one free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car Wash.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Johnson.
Starting the bottom of the 3rd, Docs leading 2-0. It's Kate Johnson to start things off. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. As on the mound, Ashton Durler trying to keep the Docs off the board, but that's not the way to start. Kate Johnson will have a leadoff single to left field. gets himself on base as we start things off for the Docs in the home half of the third here in the Father's Day tournament. Docs Baseball today brought to you by Curran Orthodontics. A healthy, attractive smile means confidence inside and out. Call Dr. Peterson at 541-672-5721. Throw over to first base to check on Johnson. He's in safely. So Durler into his third inning of work so far. That's just the second hit he's allowed, but a walk and an error proved to be pretty big in the second, and then a ball flared into shallow right field. Drove in two for the Docs in the last half inning. Here's another error, the third of the game for Grants Pass. Is a ground ball to short. They got one out at second base on the ground ball by Dawson Gillespie, but the overthrow to first.
50-50 is just starting. One for $1.
The ground ball goes to second or to short, and they flip to second to get Kate Johnson, but Gillespie gets on safely with a throwing error by Jared Weber, who airmailed it to first base, and Gillespie gets to second. So a man at second base with one away. First pitch swinging. Jet Black will ground it to second base, where Weber will field and retire Jet at first for the second out. Up to third base goes Gillespie. So two down. Up to bat for the Docs will be Jay Stoffel. And he gets a strike on the first pitch from Durler. Stoffel walked in the second, and the courtesy runner scored in his position. The 0-1 pitch bounces at third base, holding. Gillespie will go back to the bag. That ball off the edge of the glove for Andy Lacey, and then just trickled between his legs back behind home. A 1-1 count. Durler out of his windup. Swing and a miss. That ball off the glove, chasing it, and not there in time. Andy Lacey will not be able to get Dawson Gillespie as he comes in to score. Docs will take a 3-0 lead with two outs in the bottom of the third. It's a 2-2 count for Jay Stoffel. Pass ball getting the runner in. Swing and a miss for strike three. And that'll wrap up things in the bottom of the third. Docs get one run on one hit. There was one error and nobody left on base. An odd inning there where an error really proves costly for Grants Pass, and then a pass ball allowing a run to come in. Head to the top of the fourth inning, flying right through as we continue on. First game of the night for the Docs from the Father's Day tournament at Champion Car Wash Field on 541radio.com.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
This is Josh Nelson from Off the Wall on the Score. When I'm not in the Score Sports Closet, I own and operate BTV Moving here in Roseburg. We are a labor-only company offering services such as packing, unpacking, loading, unloading, piano moving, cleaning services, and 24-hour emergency services. We pride ourselves on being an affordable, veteran-owned company. Contact us at 541-315-0122 for all your moving needs. That's BTV Moving, 541-315-0122.
Head to the top of the fourth inning. Joey Keyran here with you from Champion Car Wash Field. Tonight's game brought to you by Chuck Swarman Family Auto Repair. Are you ready to go where life takes you? And by the Smile Station, your destination for aesthetically crafted smiles. Stepping up for Grants Pass will be shortstop Cameron Sewell. The left-handed batter struck out in the first inning. He takes low for ball one from Jay Stoffel into his fourth inning of work. Both pitchers have done well. Defense not backing up Ashton Durler as much so far through this game, and the Docs have been able to take advantage. They also have the 2 hits. Looking at the scoreboard, brand new scoreboard here at Champion Car Wash Field, which looks gorgeous, by the way, is a 2-0 pitch taken for strike 1 to Sewell. Bright LED lights out there, looks real good. Looking at the numbers, no runs, no hits, 2 errors for Grants Pass. 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Docs. As a breaking ball from Stoffel in the dirt, 3 balls, 1 strike for Sewell. I actually have Grants Pass down for 3 errors in the ball game. (3-1) from Stoffel. Ground ball towards Johnson, who is in front of it. And he retires Sewell. 4-3 your put out for those keeping score at home.
Next batter, designated hitter number 7, Andrew Ide.
1 out. Andrew Ide, the DH, will bat. Hitting for the pitcher, Ashton Durler, here on a beautiful night in the Umpqua Basin. I didn't get it to you at the start of the game, but we were in the low 80s when I got here to the ballpark to set up. Saying 79 right now. It's a ground ball chopped towards third. Long throw for Takahashi. He makes it look easy. Another ground ball put out for the Docs. Andrew Ide is retired. He is grounded out twice to third. There's 2 down, and Andy Lacey will bat. Lacey flew out to left field in the second. 0-for-1 in the ball game, a left-handed batter. 79 degrees here in the Umpqua Base. A little breezy today. The American flag out in center field has been flowing around and pointing every which direction. So a breezy one here tonight, but a very comfortable one. And we're expecting warm temperatures throughout the tournament here in Roseburg this weekend. First pitch, strike 1 to Andy Lacey. Coming up tomorrow, mid-80s. Again on Friday, Saturday, mid-80s, and then wrapping up on Sunday, championship day, with temperatures climbing into the 90s. So it is going to be a good weekend for baseball here at Champion Car Wash Field. 0-2 count for Andy Lacey. Stoffel looking for a 1-2-3 inning. The payoff pitch is fouled off. Stoffel has gotten a lot of Nuggets hitters to 2 strikes tonight and has not been able to finish them off. Just taking some time. I mean, at least not quickly, I should say. The 0-2 outside. The count will go to 1-2. He's had a lot of full counts. He's had a lot of deep battles where guys continue to foul off pitches. So he's throwing a decent number, but he is still looking real sharp out there here in the 4th of this 7-inning ball game. The 1-2. Swung and fouled away again. Here in the tournament, there'll be 7-inning contests or a 2-hour time limit. I think how it usually works is no new game started, or no new inning started after the 2-hour time limit, as the ball fouled off the front foot for Andy Lacey. And he will stay at the plate, continuing to battle. One-two pitch. Gets him to foul it off and tumbling to the ground. These Grants Pass hitters have not done well with the turf at home so far tonight. At least a couple of them haven't. At the plate, Andy Lacey right now from Crater High School. They've got natural turf there. Grants Pass High School, the Cavemen, they've got an artificial turf infield. But not very many guys from Grants Pass High School on this Nuggets roster. The 1-2. Could not get strike 3 across there for Stoffel. He's got a 2-2 count. Ashton Durler, Andrew Ide. Only 2 guys from actually Grants Pass High School on the roster for the Nuggets this year. That's a little different. Swing and a miss. Got him with the breaking ball. Another strikeout there for Jay Stoffel. That is his 4th in the ball game. And the Docs get through with another 1-2-3 inning here in the 4th. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base for Grants Pass. Go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Docs leading 3-0 on 541radio.com and on the Score, 92.3 FM and 1490 AM. there, sports fans. Thanks for watching this local sporting event online at 541radio.com. Did you know there's more than one way to watch games online? You can watch games on your laptop or desktop computer, your tablet, or even your smartphone just by going to 541radio.com. But we also use YouTube to stream all of our video broadcasts, which means you could be watching this game on your big screen TV with a number of different streaming devices. You can stream our live YouTube broadcast through your PlayStation or Xbox gaming device, or through streaming devices like Google Chromecast, Apple TV, or Roku. There's plenty of ways to follow this live local sporting event. Plus, you can find past events archived on 1490 The Score's YouTube channel. Find us on YouTube and subscribe today to keep up with the latest in local sports coverage. Bottom of the fourth inning. Docs lead 3-0. Welcome you back here for tonight's contest presented by Fisher's Hearth and Home, serving Douglas County for over 30 years with the largest selection of wood, gas, pellet, and electric stoves and fireplaces. Dominic Tourn will lead things off. He reached on an error on a ball hit to deep right field, the Sunfield here at Champion Car Wash Field. Peyton Anhorn could not collect it. Ended up leading to a couple of runs for Roseburg in that inning. Ground ball up the middle for Tourn, ranging to his left. Glove side for Cameron Sewell. Fields and fires to Damon Kindreich for the first out. Quick first out there for Ashton Durler.
Next batter, number 12.
One away.
Evan Corbin.
First pitch, high for ball one. To Evan Corbin, who flew out to right field. He'll take a fastball. It'll probably look more like a changeup there for strike two or strike one. 1-1 count. Durler will miss on the 1-1 pitch as Corbin pulls ahead in the at-bat. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike now. Durler has issued 2 walks in the game. His 3-1 to Corbin is in on the hands, fouled away. The count goes full. Full count pitch out of the windup. And it's low for ball 4. So that will be another walk issued. Third of the game for Durler. And for a 4th straight inning, the Docs will have a runner on base. First night of the Docs Father's Day tournament. Pickoff throw back in just ahead goes Corbin. Docs will play in the last game of every day of the tournament, so tomorrow they play at 7:15. And that'll be the case on Friday and Saturday night as well. Runner going, ground ball left side for Parker Burke. Throw over to first base, nearly pulled him off, but time to get back on the bag for Kindreich. So Burke grounds out 5-3 on the hit and run. Corbin easily got into second base, so they effectively negated any chance of trying to get a double play there for Grants Pass, but couldn't get more than just the ground out to third for Burke. He's now 0 for 2 on the day. And Logan Klopfenstein will bat. Drove in 2 runs back in the second with the first hit of the game for the Docs. Takes a breaking ball outside. And again, a reminder that every first hit this season for Docs baseball is presented by MSK True Value. Make sure you don't swing and miss with your next home project. Head to MSK True Value and Building Supply located in Myrtle Creek and Tri-City. 1-0 pitch, lined into left field. 2 for 2 today for Logan Klopfenstein, and he may pick up his 3rd RBI. He will. And he gets into second after an error in left field. A base knock, driving in 1. Docs lead 4-0.
The next batter, leadoff hitter, number 14, Austin Takahashi.
That'll bring us back to the top of the lineup here. Takahashi will bat. Just an easy line drive into left field for Klopfenstein. That brought around Evan Corbin to score from second. And then it was misplayed in left field. And that gave Klopfenstein second base. His balls have been kind of booted around out there in the outfield in his first 2 at-bats. Kind of bobbled a bit in right field for Peyton Anhorn in his first one. But just had to kind of track it down out there on a ball that tailed into foul territory. 1-0 pitch, chopped over the mound for Takahashi. Long run, shortstop, throw to first. Just in time to get him. Sewell will make the play to Kindreich to retire Takahashi, who is 0 for 3 now in the game. But that was a bang-bang play. Had to charge in behind the mound for Sewell. He fielded and threw on the run and gets it there in time. Docs get one more run here in the 4th. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, 4 Grants Pass, and 1 man left on base. We're through 4 innings of play. It is 4-0. Docs in front on 541radio.com. Top of the 5th inning. Docs leading 4-0. And the first pitch of the 4th, or make it the 5th inning, goes into center field off the bat of Ethan Elzy. And he will pick up the first hit of the game for the Nuggets. A no-hitter through the first 4 innings for Jay Stoffel, and finally Grants Pass will get a man on with a base knock. They had gotten 1 runner on via a walk in the 3rd, and that had been it. And Jace had only faced 1 over the minimum through the first 4 innings, but he gives up a runner and a base hit here to start out the 5th. Still Docs lead 5-0, or make it 4-0 here in the 5th. First pitch strike now to Brandon Tibbles as we start the top of the 5th inning. 4-0 lead for the Docs. Today's game brought to you by Fisher's Hearth and Home. Serving Douglas County for over 30 years with the largest selection of wood, gas, pellet, and electric stoves and fireplaces. That's Fisher's Hearth and Home. 1 on, nobody out. 2 strikes against Brandon Tibbles, who's 0 for 1 today with a ground out to second base. He pops this one in the air to right field to Tourn. Will come in to make the catch. 1 away. Back to first goes Elzy. 1 down. Tyler Dunleavy will bat. He struck out in the 3rd. This is the 2nd game of the day for Grants Pass. And no, the first was not here at the tournament. It's a swing and a miss for strike 1. Dunleavy down 0-1 against Stoffel. Breaking ball will miss just outside. A 1-1 count. Grants Pass played this morning against the Bend Bucks. They had played a doubleheader against them yesterday, played game 3 in that series this morning at 11 at home in Grants Pass. They won 8-4. It's a 1-1 pitch, just missing outside for Stoffel. Yesterday, Grants Pass, they lost to Bend in the first game of a doubleheader, 6-4 yesterday, then beat them 17-7. and then won 8-4 again today. It's a ground ball left side, backhand knocked down by Gillespie, but he can't make a play. That'll be an infield hit for Tyler Dunleavy, second base hit here in the fifth for the Nuggets. Runners at first and second.
Batter number 19, Damon Kendrick.
So pair of hits so far here in the fifth. But 4 errors in this ball game for Grants Pass have definitely been crucial. Docs with 3 hits and no errors in the contest so far. Damon Kendrick will bat. Walked in the third inning. He was the first base runner of the game for the Nuggets. Stoffel's first pitch is foul. Look out! As a laser, heat-seeking missile into the stands above the visiting dugout on the first base side. You've got some of the guys from, I'm gonna say that's probably the Dr. Randall's development team. Yep. It's a ball fouled away. Strike 2 for Kendrick. The Dr. Randall's guys over there in their uniforms taking in the ball game, sitting in the sun in the metal bleachers over there, and that ball went whizzing right by him over there. The 0-2 pitch now for Stoffel. Check swing. Did he go around? Yes, he did. First base occupied. And Kendrick will go down with a strikeout. That is strikeout number 5 on the evening for Jay Stoffel. There are 2 down. 9-hitter Jared Weber will bat. Struck out in the third. He hits here with runners at first and second. His team, Grants Pass, down 4-0 against the Docs. First pitch, a breaking ball right in the middle. Heart of the zone for strike 1. Speaking of the other teams here for Roseburg Legion Baseball, you've got the Docs at the AAA level and just the one single-A team this year. That's the Pepsi Bottle Caps. They're down in Medford today. So swing and a miss, chasing the high heat, can't catch up. Weber down to an 0-2 count. Bottle Caps playing at North Medford today. They lost their season opener at Ashland 15-11 back on Monday. And we'll try and see if we can get a score update on that Pepsi ball game for you here. They're probably getting about to wrapping that one up. Check swing. Takes the pitch in the dirt. A 1-2 count. Strike 3, got him with the breaking ball. Hit the top end of the strike zone there. Weber goes down looking. Strikeout number 6 for Jay Stoffel. And that'll wrap things up in the top of the 5th for Grants Pass. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Docs lead 4-0. No runs on 2 hits. There were no Docs errors. 2 men left on base. This is Docs Baseball on 541radio.com.
Josh Nelson from Off the Wall on the Score. When I'm not in the Score Sports Closet, I own and operate BTV Moving here in Roseburg. We are a labor-only company offering services such as packing, unpacking, loading, unloading, piano moving, cleaning services, and 24-hour emergency services. We pride ourselves on being an affordable, veteran-owned company. Contact us at 541-315-0122 for all your moving needs. That's BTV Moving, 541-315-0122.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Docs leading 4-0 as we welcome you back here to Champion Car Wash Field. Docs trying to start out the home tournament here with a win A 1-0 count to the leadoff man, Cade Johnson. He'll take a strike. I believe it's a 1-1 count. Inside, almost got Johnson. He backs out of the way. I believe it's a 1-2 count, actually. So ball and 2 strikes for Johnson, who's 1 for 2 in the game, had a single in the third. Hits one sharply towards short in front of it. Sewell throws to first and gets it there just ahead of Johnson, who's pretty quick down the line there. That was some good speed. That ball deep a little bit as short, but not a too unrealistic play to be made, and the shortstop just barely getting it there ahead of Johnson. 1 down. And a pitch just high to Dawson Gillespie here. Speaking of Cade Johnson, he was our interview subject for our player interview last week in between games of our doubleheader on Saturday against the Post 6 Barbers as a strike in against Gillespie. We have not yet gotten it posted, but the plan will be to do so here in the coming day or so. But player bio pages are starting to get finalized and uploaded online. It's a pitch low to Gillespie. So head to 541radio.com and check out Doc Central, presented by Champion Car Wash. You can find things like the schedule, game recaps, the video stream, and you can find out more like the player bios on the roster, past schedules if you wanted to look at some of the history. All sorts of great information at 541radio.com on Doc Central. Check it out today, presented by Champion Car Wash, and those player interviews that we do, we'll put those on just go to the roster page, and you'll see all the players' pictures and their names and some info. If you click on their names or their picture, it'll take you to their page, and that's where we will post those interviews that we do with them throughout the season. And we did one with Cade Johnson on Saturday, and we'll have that one up there for you here real soon. So if you wanted to listen back and let's get to know a little bit more about Cade Johnson from South Umpqua High School, you could do so. Dawson Gillespie drew a 1-out walk. He's on base for a third time. He has walked twice and reached on an error. First pitch misses to Jet Black. Starts out with a 1-0 count as the Docs lead 4-0 here in the bottom of the fifth. The no-hitter gone for Jay Stoffel, but just 2 hits in the game for Grant's pass. Docs have played good defense behind Stoffel. As a ball lifted to center field for Jet, playing in the perfect position is Brandon Tibbles, the dead center field, to retire Jet, who's now 0 for 3. 2 down.
Batter, number 9, Jay Stoffel.
And it'll be Jay Stoffel to bat, who is 0 for 1. He struck out in the third, walked in the second, and scored. Well, the courtesy runner, Sebastian Watson, scored for him. Two away. Docs have had a runner on base in every inning of this contest. First pitch bounces in, heading for second base, and in safely will go Gillespie. Got a good read on that pitch in the dirt. The wild pitch moves the runner up 90 feet. 1-0 count for Stoffel. Those player interviews, though, that we were talking about here, those are always really fun for me. I enjoy those, get a chance to know the guys. I think Doc's season is the season I get to know the players the most. 1-0 pitch is inside for Stoffel. They don't have school going on. They're at the ballpark all the time. They play a ton of games. I get to spend a lot of time around the team, and so it's my chance to get to know them a lot. And those player interviews are fun. The player interviews this year are brought to you by BTB Moving. As a pickoff throw to second, back in, Gillespie goes safely. BTB Moving provides labor services in Douglas County and around Oregon for your moving needs. Veteran-owned, affordable, dependable, efficient, and careful with senior and veteran discounts available. Book now at 541-315-0122, or you can find them on Facebook at BTB Moving. Check swing on a breaking ball that ends up low and outside for a 3-0 count to Stoffel. They helped us with our move when we bought a house a couple of years ago, my wife and I. BTB Moving helping us relocate all of our stuff. Did a real good job. 3-1 count now after a called strike on the 3-0 pitch to Stoffel. Out at second base, Dawson Gillespie. Docs lead 4-0, trying to add to it here. with 2 outs in the 5th. The 3-1. Ooh, strike 2. Stoffel was 2 steps into heaving the bat back to the on-deck circle. And he gets drawn back into the batter's box for a full count pitch here with 2 down and 1 out at second. 3-2 pitch lined into left field. That's a base hit, and Coach Robbins going to send Gillespie around third. The throw cut off, and it's an RBI single for Jay Stoffel. Stoffel gets around on the pitch, sends it into left field, makes it 5-0 as Gillespie comes around to score.
Right fielder number 7, Dominic Tatone.
Dominic Tatone will bat 0 for 2 in the game for him. Courtesy runner back on for Stoffel. And a visit out to the mound now for Grants Pass. It is Sebastian Watson, who will be our next interview victim. Watson, I might talk with Coach Robbins coming up tomorrow for our pregame interview, but then Friday and Saturday I might spend some time talking with the players for some interviews for Fridays and Saturdays pregame interviews. And normally we do those during in between games of a doubleheader. Allow me some time to grab a quick bite to eat as well as get the starting lineups and maybe use the restroom. So that's usually when we play those, is in between innings. But here during the tournament, we might get a couple of those player interviews in for the pregame show as well. So look forward to those. We'll be talking with Sebastian Watson for our next one. I'm not sure if he knows it or not, but that's going to be the case. You've got 2 down with a man on at first, 1 run in here in the 5th inning. 5-0 Docs in front. And Dominic Tatone batting takes the first one for ball 1. A 1-0 pitch fouled off. And it's a 1-1 count for Tatone. Dominic is 0 for 2. Grounded out to short his last time up. Again, reached on that error in the 2nd inning. It was a big inning with 2 errors that led to the Docs scoring a pair of runs. Ball slapped left side will go foul. Got around late on that breaking ball, which isn't the worst thing in the world. You want to sit on those. From the righty to the left-handed batter. And Tatone sitting on that one, just slapped it away. Ended up in foul territory down the left field side. The 1-2 count. Line drive to center field will be a base knock. Another 2-out single for the Docs going first, and they're going to throw back to second. And he got in just in time. Watson back to the bag. He turned hard at second base and got a late stop sign from Coach Robbins. And out in center field, Tibbles, a good job of picking up where to go with the baseball. Got it to second and made it a real close play. But Watson in safely. The 2-out single for Dominic Tatone looks like will drive starting pitcher Ashton Durler out of this ball game. Looks like we're going to get a call to the pen, brought to you by Shelby and Migulena Construction, your local leaders for any projects, big or small. Now 44 years of quality, affordable work. Oh, where is the time gone? Shelby and Migulena Construction, you can visit their website, webuildhouses.com. We'll take a 60-second break, and we will come back with the information on our new hurler for the Grants Pass Nuggets here on 541radio.com.
We are Douglas County Farmers Co-op, but we're not just for farmers. We serve all residents of Douglas County because we are Douglas County. Stop by today for everything from a tank of gas to a bite to eat anytime you're hungry. Pick up something for yourself, your home, and those you care for. Celebrating 100 years of service, Douglas County Farmers Co-op. Good people, good products, and good advice.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
The new man on the mound for the Grants Pass Nuggets will be Peyton Anhorn, the right fielder, taking over on the bump for Ashton Derler. He inherits runners at first and second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th, and the Docs leading 5-0 against the Nuggets. Ashton Derler goes 4 2/3 innings, gave up 5 hits. Currently credited with 5 runs, but both runners on base would go to his tally. So if they were to come around to score, that would up that number. 4 walks, 3 strikeouts for Derler as he's on the hook for the loss at the moment. Peyton Anhorn will take over. That means we'll have a new right fielder out there in right field. Trying to get him to show me his number there. In right field is Andrew Ide. The DH will come into the game for the pitcher and take over in right field. First pitch for Peyton Anhorn is strike 1 against Evan Corbin. Anhorn, a senior this year at Crater High School. He would have squared off with Evan Corbin in the high school season. I don't know if they faced each other as batter and hitter at all, but or batter and pitcher, I should say. The 1-1 for Corbin goes by the catcher. Lacey will get that ricochet off of the backstop. Both runners moving up 90 feet, and a 2-1 count for Evan Corbin. A wild pitch. Sebastian Watson running for Jay Stoffel at third. Dominic Tourn now at second. Peyton Anhorn was playing in right field. He was a catcher for Crater High School during the high school season. That's what I thought I remembered. Now pitching for the Nuggets. Ball popped up, foul, gets out of play for Corbin. It evens up at a 2-2 count. This is the luxury of having a large scorebook that has a lot of past games in it here. I'm just scrolling back through and checking out the games from Roseburg and Crater High School during the high school season. I only have one of them in this book, though. It's fairly new. Pitch high from Anhorn gives a full count to Evan Corbin. So in that game that I have in this scorebook between Roseburg and Crater, Anhorn was behind the plate, not on the mound, and Corbin was not on the mound for the Roseburg Indians in that game. Swinging on the 3-2 pitch, fouling it away, sending it into the parking lot. Evan Corbin stays alive at the dish. Evan Corbin was at first base in that game. He had 2 sack bunts. 3-2 pitch here with runners at second and third. Ground ball up the middle. Corbin has a base knock and he'll drive in 1. Here comes a second run. A 2-run single for Evan Corbin. And Corbin will pick up his first hit of the season, I believe. Yeah, first hit of the season for Evan Corbin. And it'll be his second and third RBI of the year. Coming through with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Scoring were Sebastian Watson, the courtesy runner for Jay Stoffel, and from second base, Dominic Tourn coming in to score. Docs lead 7-0 over Grants Pass. First pitch, strike 1 against Parker Burke. Burke from Roseburg High School. Spent most of the season really pretty much playing with the JV. I don't know if he got any varsity time. He's playing behind Knox Hubbard, who was a second-team all-conference catcher for Roseburg High School. Did a really good job during the spring season. Burke getting the call up here to the Docs this summer with Spencer Six going on the DL. Pitch high and inside for Burke, a 1-1 count. Came through with his first hit in a Docs uniform in his last game. Last at-bat of the last game. Hit the walk-off single to score the game-winning run for Roseburg for the Docs against the Post 6 Barbers. 1-1 pitch. Burke will take for a strike. So far today, Burke has lined out to short and grounded out to third. He's called up at the moment. Coach wasn't really committed whether or not that Burke will stay with the team all season long, and obviously they hope that Spencer Six will be able to make his way back into action, dealing with a hamstring injury. Coach told us in the pregame interview, Ever Lamb also dealing with a bit of an injury, and of course there's Tyler Thornton, who got his arm hit by a pitch in the first game of the season against Medford and suffered a broken bone and has been out, and they hope to get him back next month. Ball fouled away by Burke. He stays alive with the 2-2 count. That's pretty stinking impressive that a guy could come back from a broken arm in that short of a time span. But they are hopeful that there is a chance that Thornton can come back and play for him next month at some point. 2-2 count here with 2 away. A runner on at first is Evan Corbin. Parker Burke takes a breaking ball, ends up low. And now a full count for the Docks catcher against the relief pitcher, Peyton Anhorn. Full count. Runner going, check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. Able to hold up. Boy, he went about as far as you could without getting the barrel out there. And Parker Burke will draw a walk. A courtesy runner will come in. A 2-out walk issued by Peyton Anhorn. Runners at first and second. And it'll bring up Logan Klopfenstein, who is 2 for 2 in the game with 3 RBI. First pitch to Klopfenstein hits the outside corner for a strike. Courtesy runner for the catcher for the Docks. I thought that said number 10, but that'd be Dawson Gillespie, I think. Line drive shot for Klopfenstein, who is now 3 for 3, and he's going to add another RBI. What a night for Logan Klopfenstein. I'd say that young man is seeing the ball well. He has driven in 4 runs in the game, and now 8-0 Docks in front. And they've had a couple of runs come in. In fact, all 3 runs. Well, actually, let's make it 3 of the 4 runs that have come in here in the 5th inning have come in with 2 outs. First and second, 2 down. Takahashi batting. He is 0 for 3. Takes outside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch, Takahashi takes a strike on the inside corner. I think that's number 20, Jordan White, that is running out there. Thought it was number 10. Takahashi pulls the ball to first. Damon Kindreich will flip to the bag. Peyton Anhorn there to cover. And that'll retire the side. 9 hitters to the plate in the 5th inning for the Docks. They score 4 more runs as they now lead 8-0 on top of Grants Pass. Go to the top of the 6th here on 541radio.com.
At Kern Orthodontics, we stand out because of the smiles and the excitement that we create. A beautiful smile can really make a huge impact in someone's life. Our main goal is we also want you to be able to walk down the street and have your neighbors say, hey, where did you get that great smile? And for you to be able to say, at Kern Orthodontics.
Buy one, get one free at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube. Buy one signature service oil change at regular price and receive a coupon for a second one free. That's a $43.99 value. The Signature Service Oil Change features up to 5 quarts conventional Pennzoil, a new spin-on filter, and a visual inspection of belts, brakes, tires, and wipers, plus fluid top-off and a 90-day top-off guarantee. Buy one Signature Service Oil Change with Pennzoil, get one free now at the Roseburg Jiffy Lube, next to Champion Car.
First batter for the Nuggets to lead off the top of the sixth inning. Number 2, Peyton Enhorn.
Top of the sixth inning, it's an 8-0 lead for the Ducks, and Jay Stoffel still out there tossing into his sixth inning of work. He will face off against the top of the lineup here for Grants Pass. It's now the pitcher, Peyton Enhorn, that will stand in. He's got a 1-1 count to lead things off in the sixth. Ducks baseball brought to you by Cascade Community Credit Union, belong to Douglas County. Ball popped up, foul territory. Evan Corbin giving chase. Look out for the fence. And just outside of his reach. So that'll just be a foul ball for strike 2 for Enhorn. Corbin was chasing, but I think with the fence there, he got a little worried and got some alligator arms and couldn't make the catch. It was playable, but I don't blame him knowing that fence was coming at him fast. A 1-2 for Stoffel. Chop foul down the third base side for a foul ball that'll keep the at-bat going for Peyton Enhorn, who's 0 for 2 in the game. We'll do it again on the 1-2 pitch. Into center field for Enhorn. Adjusting slightly. Jeb Black will make the catch. Retires the first batter here in the top of the sixth inning. Docs Baseball brought to you by Dr. Alanson Randall, now open and accepting new patients. Call him at 541-378-6694. Well, we are on the video stream only tonight because we had Roseburg basketball on the radio. We gave them the airwaves. And Roseburg basketball taking on Crater this evening. Sounds